Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at a company called RawChemistry that sells pheromone fragrances. We're taking a look at 4 of their different fragrances. We're not really going to talk a lot about the pheromone part. I can't really tell you the effectiveness of pheromones, but I can talk to you about the scents and how good or bad they are. So let's talk first about their main one, which is called Raw. As you smell this, as you first try this on, it smells very citrusy heavy, very marine, very aquatic citrus, right? So it's kind of giving beachy vibes. It's giving very strong beachy vibes actually. Like a fresh drink next to the beach vibes. This is what this scent is giving. After like a bit, a green note kind of comes in and rounds things out. So you get like citrus, some watery notes, and then some green to balance everything out. This smells pretty good in terms of the vibe it's going for, which is beachy. My only complaint here is that I think in terms of the performance, I think that's where it's kind of lackluster. It kind of projects about 1 or 2 feet for the first 45 minutes. Then it turns into like a skin scent or a very small bubble for about 3 hours or 4, and then it's gone, meaning it's like almost imperceptible. So I would say in terms of performance, this is kind of atrocious in terms of performance. So I would give it maybe like a 9 in scent, but in terms of performance, it's definitely like a 6, which is pretty much bottom of the barrel. Definitely not a great scent if you're looking for something that's long lasting, but it's definitely a good scent if you don't mind respraying constantly. That greenness is definitely the note that takes over after a while. It's decent, it's just not a great performer, and these are not cheap scents. So if you're looking for something that's cheap pheromone wise, this is not it, but it does smell good. I'll give it that. They don't have top, middle, and bottom notes, they just have notes. The notes for this are Szechuan pepper, vetiver, lavender, and patchouli. To me, it smelled very beachy. To me, it smelled very citrusy and beachy. So none of those notes actually match what I'm smelling here. And I'm not getting any spice whatsoever. I'm not getting anything the notes say. So weird. This one, Vigor, to me, it just smells very classic male dude from the 2000s vibe. The notes for this are cucumber, orange, lemon, lavender, seaweed, and pistachio. That's what this is. All I'm getting is citrus and a little bit of spice. That's pretty much it. I think it's a decent scent. It's very citrusy, very nothing to write home about. It's a decent smell. Also very, very light projecting and not really long lasting. It lasted maybe, again, about 3 hours. First 45 minutes projected 2 feet, and then it kind of turned into a skin scent. Not very good for that. The next one is Midnight. Again, the notes don't match what this smells like to me. This says it has lavender, orange blossom, patchouli, vanilla, and pheromones. Sure, but to me, this smells slightly smoky, slightly sweet, and a little vanilla'd. Yeah, like a very, very light, smoky vanilla'd scent. These are all super light fragrances. The 2 pheromone fragrance companies I've tested, which is RawChemistry and Cupid's, both have very small bubbles. I don't know if that's intentional or that's just indicative of like poor quality. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to comment on that. It smells good. I think this is my favorite one in terms of scent. It's nice. It's a little sweet. That's why I like it so much. So I would give it in scent, I would give it like a 9 in terms of performance. You know the drill. It's a 6. And then the last one is For Him Extract, the highest concentration. This is supposed to be like the extract, right? The intense version. This one has the least amount of information. This just says it has earthy, vanilla, green. This just smells citrusy and vanilla to me with green background. I don't really love super green scents or super citrusy green scents. So this is not my vibe per se. I know a lot of people love that green citrus scent. So a lot of people like this. It's also giving a little bit of pine tree, but in terms of projection longevity, same thing. This is supposed to be the highest concentration, and you can actually tell that the liquid is kind of oily. This is one of their best in terms of longevity, but projection is also very weak. This far away from my nose, like this far away from my nose, I cannot perceive the scent, which is kind of messed up. Like right now I have a pool, a literal little pool of this scent in front of me on the desk, and I can't smell it. So it's very not strong. Either that or this gives me nose blindedness almost immediately. These were okay scents. Like none of them smelled terrible. None of them I hated. Their performance is not great. I cannot attest to their pheromone performance. At least you can get this on Amazon and the company won't hound you like Cupid's does. So overall, I think this is an okay company. If you buy into that pheromone stuff, have you guys gotten pheromone fragrances before? Have they worked for you? Is this a thing? Is this actually a thing? Let me know. Remember, the scents are subjective. What I like isn't necessarily something you'll like. And always remember to smell your best. See ya.